In 1906, a group of people gathered in a rundown stable on Azusa Street in Los Angeles. It was dirty, loud, and crowded, but it became the birthplace of a global movement. Hello, everyone. My name is Scott Lloyd, scholar of race, religion, culture, and communication, and author of the book, The God I Was Given, Looking for Faith After Losing My Religion. What happened at Azusa Street wasn't just a revival. It was a social revolution of sorts. It was one of the earliest examples of an integrated participatory community in 20th century America. Black and white, men and women, rich and poor, all occupied the same sacred space. And for a moment, they dismantled the racial and gender hierarchies. William J. Seymour was the leader of the movement, and he was forced to sit outside of a segregated classroom of Charles Parham to learn about the baptism of the Holy Spirit and speaking in tongues. But he was able to create a movement in Los Angeles that transgressed the assumptions about who could speak, who could lead. His revival was integrated. It wasn't about religion, it wasn't about power, but it was about bodies coming together and worshiping in a human way. The tragedy is that the movement was institutionalized, resegregated. White leaders embraced the energy but rejected the equality. It's a pattern in American life. Progress followed by retreat. Azusa Street remains a case study of what happens when marginalized people create a space for collective dignity outside of traditional power structures. It reminds us that liberation isn't granted, it's performed, embodied, and sustained in community. The work of justice still calls us for that same courage to cross boundaries, to disrupt comfort, and to reimagine what belonging looks like. The lesson of Azusa is simple. When ordinary people gather and refuse to accept exclusion as normal, history changes.